What's happening, guys? Coach Chrispect here, and we are on webisode number 10. We're going to do webisode number 10 for product research today, and we're going to go through some cool streamlining tactics or strategies on how you can reduce your time when searching for products online. Before I get into that, just want to check with you guys and see how you like the video quality, because I introducing my new camera that I'm working. No more cheap web laptop camera. We're using the Logitech 920p today. The 920p is called the Pro HD 1080p, or no, the Logitech C920, and it's a Pro HD 1080p camera. And it's got speakers built in. It's got full zoom capability. If I go close or far, it's going to zoom into me. You can zoom into this pen. You can zoom into the words on this pen. Everything. So it's quite the camera. I literally did some video research while I was in the store and buying it. I spent just under $100 for this camera. Turns out on Amazon I could have bought it for half the price. I'll throw a link in the description below if you think this is something that you'd like to get. It's awesome. It's a one kind of stop shop. But just to improve my video content for everybody who watches my stuff, I also got the snowball. And you've probably seen the video that I made kind of just introducing it earlier, but my Snowball Blue Ice edition, Snowball Ice, is supposed to be the best microphone out there for under $100. So that's what I did. I went and bought that microphone. And you can get this microphone on Amazon as well. It turns out for about $50. So I'm going to throw the link in the description below. I just didn't want to wait the 2 days. I got all excited, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the store, show them the Amazon links, and tell them to give me a refund, or I'm going to return the products and buy it on Amazon. So, if you want to buy on the web and save 50% versus buying in the store, then just go into the description below, click on one of the links or both of the links, and order yourself up an amazing webcam and an amazing microphone. Now the cool thing about this webcam is it's got the screw hole, so if you did want to mount it to, say, one of those twisty arm things, I forget what they're called like jungle or something like that, jungle legs or something like that, you can with that, and you can then use it as a standalone. You don't have to attach it to your screen. You can have it as a standalone and move it around while you're recording. That's a really cool feature. So I'm gonna probably go get one of those stands for my my Logitech. So let's get right into it, guys. We got 15 minutes to find a product. I'm gonna show you some ways how you can quickly isolate the volume of your searches, reduce that down to a practical number to get through quickly. Then I'm going to show you how to isolate it to also show you the top categories first, so that you're not going through categories that are a waste of time or even looking at. And we're going to also isolate it to the hottest selling categories on the market, where one, you can get in and competitively get to the first page really fast, and then two, there's still a lot of demand for the products. So we're going to do the US market today, and we're going to set up our criteria features here. Okay, so first thing, we're going to go into the categories here. I'm going to select all. Now I'm going to take them all off, and I'm going to put on, where is it here? Okay, home and garden. I'm going to put on office products, and I'm going to put on just going to choose three of the hottest categories. Home and kitchen is a pretty decent one as well, but let's go with another hot one. Let's go with video games is hot, sports is hot, pets is hot, patio is hot, is seasonal. Let's go with musical instruments. Okay. Now for criteria, I'm going to go for a better price point, and I'm going to say between $25 and $50 because I want my profits to be enough so that if I need to be competitive and lower my price, I can still lower my price and make some money. See, what people do is they'll launch a product, launch a product with only $5 profit, and when all of a sudden the price drops or the market drops and they need to reduce their price $4, that leaves them with $1 left to do PPC. They have no money. So you want to give yourself enough profit, generally $10 to $20 profit. Now we're going to estimate sales. We're going to set at 300 for now, and the reviews we're going to keep under 50. Okay, so we've got musical instruments, office products, and home and garden. We're going to do the search on that one. And again, let me show you one more thing, guys. Up at the top here, I don't use oversized. Oversized would be guitars and would be you know, stoves and microwaves and things that are massive in size. But the oversized is not products that are heavy. So even though I don't click oversized, it will still show me products that are 25 pounds. I do want to click on standard. I want a standardized product. That's all I want to see as far as size. I want to leave my all the sellers on because I want to see what merchants are selling as well, and I want to see what Amazon is selling as well. And I want my results per page to be 200. So on those three criteria, okay, with these minimum requirements, which are very, very good, $25 price point or price range, between 25 and 50, 300 minimum, and 50 maximum reviews, it gives me a total results of 123, which is excellent. So now the next thing I do, pay attention here, this is important, is I sift, or I will set it up so that it shows me not the heaviest first, but click it again, the lightest first. So now out of 123 products, probably have about 50 to 100 that are really light, starting at 0.02 pounds. From there, I can now get through three categories in some very, very detailed format really quick. I'm going to also show you and demonstrate exactly what I'm looking for to help me make a decision. So I'm going to shortlist it to 2 or 3 products. Got my trusted notebook. Ta-da! We'll go blank on that. We'll date it. Webisode number 10. All right. And in 15 minutes now, starting now, so the clock is on. I'm at 8 minutes already. So the 23 minutes, I'm going to find 3 products. So first things first, we're going to look at the product, look for uniqueness in the picture. Picture sells. As you can tell, the next thing that sells, and pay attention because when you're actually launching this in this particular order is how people make the decision. Picture, their title, then price. Price is not number 1. Price is number 3 in this particular occasion. Then the weight. Okay, and for us behind the scenes, we make a decision based on the volume as well and the reviews. Okay, and that will help us determine if we can actually sell in the market or not. And so let's go. Okay, so we got an Epson cartridge, we got time tags, smart stickers. No, we're staying away from Epson. And cartridges, office supplies, of course. Okay, what do we got here? A microphone designed for Zoom. recording devices, musical instruments, branded microphones. Microphones are interesting. Now, I'm not a musician, so this stuff is foreign to me. Very, very foreign. And for people who are musicians, it may or may not be foreign to you. We'll see. I guess leave a comment in the section below if you see something that is hot or not. Okay, office supplies. Oh, what's this? So this is office product, a therapy system with mouthpiece. DH vibratory PEP therapy system. Acapella. Now, no clue what this is, but let's click on it. Now I'm going to populate a few items up here first. Okay, helps me get through these quicker. Things in boxes like this, HP, will stay away from. Rocket erasable, reusable, wire-bound notebooks. Ooh, ribbons. First, second, and third place ribbons. A bundle, 25 of each for 30 bucks. Low ranking, 378. So there's something unique. First, second, and third place ribbons. Obviously, that is something that everyone is interested in buying. Okay, we will continue. We'll shortlist that. And we got a Max Case book. Deep Dream LED strip. Flexible waterproof black backlights. Okay, this is definitely something. Let me go back and see. So it's 26. It's a great price. It's half a pound. 44 reviews. Not bad at all. We'll talk about reviews and our strategies there in a second. Alright. Okay, what is this? On our offer product, some sort of safety plastic degrees protractor. Protractors. Alright. Protractors sell. Protractors sell. This is a $25 protractor. You know, and things like these, we're going to need to look for patents. Definitely we need to check and see if it's patented or not. Redesign of a protractor probably is. We got powder-free finger Colts. Office supplies. It says office supplies, but half this stuff looks like musical instrument supplies. But these, we'll shortlist them as well. Office supplies, 25 bucks. It's a whack load, 720 pack of them. Low ranking, 1,000 of them. This is the US market for sure. Alright. Safe drawing compass. A lot of people are doing these right now, so we'll pass on those. They are patented as well. Juniper's expandable wooden hat mug coat office wall rack. Whew, it's a breathful. Alright. Shortlist that. And the powder-free finger coats. Powder-free finger coats. Interesting. We'll shortlist that. By shortlist, I mean we'll put it on the next stage, and that means to jump through each one and see if it's sellable. We'll check the criteria by checking the power words. The power keywords. Power keyword. And the other thing is notes. Oops. Sorry, I'm just writing in my pad here for a second. Show you guys in a sec. Okay, aluminum storage clipboards are going to be a hot seller for sure. I used to own one of those. It was an amazing device. An amazing device. Can't see them. I've never seen them in the stores. So that's when I was young. That was 20 years ago. Ritual planner. Shipping labels. What is this? A karaoke microphone. 3-in-1 microphones. And we'll stay away from that. Singers, actors, performers. Vocal dampener for singers, actors, performers, stress relief. A belt box. That sounds heavily patented, but we'll look at it. You can tell if it's patented by the amount of brands that are selling it too. I'll show you that tip in a second here. Portable wireless karaoke microphone. Karaoke microphones are probably not patented. I don't see how it could be, but we'll check. We will check. Okay. We're going through stickers. We got custom personalized inserts, keychains. 100 of them. 100 keychains. Interesting. Letterboards. Alright. Assigned to octave tuning forks. $35. Now we're getting into the heavy stuff, but it's a low ranking, so we'll look at this as well. And certifications. Frustration free. What the hell? Frustration free. Get your United Scientific Octave Tuning Fork set. It's frustration free. Alright, and that's about it. Okay, so out of that criteria that we set up the 3 categories with this really tight price point here. We're not looking at anything cheap, but we're still within the decision-making, quick decision-making price point, minimum of 300. So we want to now look at price points with 300. So we got 25 to 50, 300, and less than 50 reviews. So set up your notebook like that. See if you can see that. Okay. Now, what are power keywords? Power keywords are what generally the product is listed at the first 2 keywords in its title. Okay, so octave tuning forks would be the power keyword set. Now, to optimize a listing, and especially if you're using the brand in the actual title, which you don't need to, but generally when you're doing that, here's a tip. Don't put it first, because basically what you're taking is you're taking your 80% search term space and filling it with something that people won't search for. So you want to put your power keywords as your first 2 or 3 spots of your title listing. Okay, think of it as a race. This is first, second, and third place in the pole position, and then the rest are subsequent. Okay, so what would you want to be if you're a race car driver? Would you want to be in the first, second, or third pole, or would you want to be at the back of the pack and have to work your way up? You'd want to be in first, second, or third place, right? So that's what you're going to put your power keywords when you're searching. If you think of these things, you're going to go tuning forks. So you could even call it tuning forks, and then buy your brand name if you want your brand, because obviously we want our brand to be special. So we're going to give it some branding by putting it in there. From there, the next step is we always want to search the entire database of Amazon. So all departments. I'm going to go with power keywords, tuning fork. Now this is United. We should probably put tuning forks. Let's see if United's on the first page for tuning forks though. There it is. It is right there. Okay, so I'm going to move me down here for a quick sec. Okay guys, so let me see if I put an octave, just see if they come up. Octave tuning forks, and they're the very first one for octave tuning forks, which is a powerful spot to be in. So we're going to check both of those. So we're going to check we're going to check octave tuning fork. I would have never thought of octave tuning fork. And absolutely everyone is out of stock except for the first guy. Now, for the octave tuning forks, what did he say his numbers were? Because in the actual app, between the app and the Chrome extension, it's always off. between the two. They're never exact. I don't know why. One is definitely real time, the other one isn't. I think that's the reason. I know the Chrome extension is probably more real time than the actual app, because the app, I remember watching Greg Mercer talk about it in one of his sessions, and he said that, you know, they're updating their app every day, you know, so it's about a day behind. But their Chrome extension, I believe it works on it analyzes the actual page that it's on. So, okay, we'll see if I can find tuning fork here, because I can't remember what it was at. I'll quickly go here. I should have wrote down those numbers, but I didn't. Oh, it was back up at the top. No, it was at the end. It was at the end because I'm starting from the end and going forward. Okay, tuning forks is down here. Just be quick. Sorry guys, I hate when I do this. But it's important that we know what. There it is, right there. So let me just move me down here. So here it tells me that the estimated monthly sales was 525. But on here, as you can see, when I actually run Jungle Scout Chrome extension, it is less. It was like 119. Of course, it doesn't want to populate right now. And so we'll hit the Jungle Scout app here. We'll get our numbers. And like I said, it's not showing anywhere near what we said it was at, over 500. Here it's showing 107, and it's incomplete. So all that just tells you is that Jungle Scout isn't getting complete, accurate information from its source on Amazon, and therefore their numbers are going to be off. So we are going to skip that one and keep moving on. Next thing we want to look at is portable karaoke microphones. Portable karaoke microphones. Pretty cool. I highly doubt these are patented. Highly doubt it. But it's an electronic device. Price point is very nice. $129 reduced to $40 is what that person is listing it as. $90 savings. So let's go in all categories again, all departments. I'm gonna call it portable karaoke microphone. So portable karaoke microphone. Now we're gonna hit that portable karaoke mic. Okay, and number one was no good. Okay, so the sales on here, we got 1,000. Let me just go back. Sorry guys, gonna go quickly back here. Okay, so we got the box here. That's exactly what we're looking for. We got some best sellers here. Again, we got another box down here. We got, okay, yeah, so this is everything that we need. A couple abstracts. That looks good. That looks good. So now we're going to hit this. Okay, so the numbers looking pretty decent here. So we got 1,300 estimated sales here. 600, 500, 500, 500, 200, 700, 400. Okay, so out of our top 15, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that meet our criteria. And for the most part, we said they were all practically what we were looking for. Some abstracts, like this would be a little different, but you know, essentially the same thing. We have a couple that are probably not portable, but for an actual machine. This is wireless and portable, works off Bluetooth as well. And then obviously right here at the end, a couple that are different. Okay. So now what we are going to do is we are going to write this down. Number 10, we are going to go power keyword. Keyword is portable, karaoke, mic, and notes. Now the notes are key. There are 4 notes that we're looking for. Okay, first note we want to look for is the price. Is the price we were looking for? Because a lot of times what we'll do is we'll establish a certain price point. Okay, our price point we established today was between $25 and $50. Okay, but a lot of times what will happen is you'll look at the price point and it'll fall below, like $17.97, $19.99. So we want to find out how many are in that price point, and we want always to be at 50% or more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of the top 15, we have 8. So we just snuck over 15%. Now you notice this one is a penny. I didn't count it. You can count it. I mean, we could say 9 to be safe. You know, it's a penny off. Honestly, that's a price point manipulation there. So, price point. Point is just on the low side, so $25. The other thing you can also do is you can look here at the average price point, and that will give you another key indicator that, yeah, you're floating around the right price point. I like to count. It helps me when ultimately we make a decision. Next thing we want to look at is demand. Is there enough demand? We asked for 300 minimum monthly sales. Count again, top 15 listings on page 1 that are above 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 8 that are above 300. Okay, when we got an average, and I always write down the average as well. Demand, average sales is 405. Okay. Next thing that we want to look for is the number of reviews. Now, we set our reviews, I believe, at 50. Okay, no more than 50. So we want to see reviews that are under 50. We want to count those. Again, our goal is 50%. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoa. So I usually use the number 7 as the 50% mark, 7.5, but 7. We literally just snuck in there with 7. So we have 7, and it is we call it, so this is reviews, or we call this particular category competitiveness. How competitive is it? And we always want our competition to be nowhere near. Competition. And our average competition is 63, which is a great low number. Okay, and then the last one we're going to check out here is the weight of the product in pounds. Now, we want our products, I didn't put an actual weight, I never do, I just sort, and I go the lighter the better. So let's say the average here is 1. How many can I get under 1 pound? You know, we're just looking for an average. We don't want it heavy. We just want to make sure that they're shippable. I like how it's skinny. That's a very important feature. How many can we fit in a box, do you think? You know, probably about 25 of these can go in a box, maybe 50. That's a question you'll ask your manufacturer. You know, how if I'm ordering 500 units, how many will fit in each box? You know, the shipping is really usually by weight, but when you're dealing with your manufacturers. So we got fairly consistent at about a pound and a quarter. So 1.25 I would say is the weight. So we'll say that's good. 1.25. Another place you can look, so you can choose a listing. Let's just go to any listings. Go to this not sponsored one. Let's make someone pay some PPC here. So we will click an organic listing. Let's go with this guy here. And at the bottom of his listing, they usually give you dimensions. So, good old demand on the karaoke mics. Treble, bass, music, echo. Nice. Okay, here we go. So 1.1 pounds. Here's the dimensions. 11 by 4.8 by 3 inches. Shipping rates and policies. Okay. Customer reviews. We got 1 complainer. That's good. You know, if you want to improve upon the product, which is electronics, so it's a little bit difficult to improve, but not a big deal. So the next thing we want to do, we'll just get 1 or 2 more here. We said this thing, the vocal dampener for singers. So vocal dampener. All right. Vocal dampener. Okay, so we got a few different vocal dampeners here to choose from. That's the main one, the belt box. Let's take a peek. See what the sales are on these. Quite low, only 1, 2 over 300. And that's not even what I'm looking for. Is this? Yeah, different things. So we're going to skip that. Doesn't match the page. Here we go. I said this was great. This is great. I might just order one of these. These are so great. Get one for my technicians here. These are great. Okay. Aluminum storage clipboard. Let's see how many sales. So aluminum storage clipboard. Power keywords. They're everywhere here. Yeah. Okay. Now we want to see what the overall sales are. Tremendous. That's some tremendous sales. I'm already seeing some heavy volume. And some sneaky reviews. We already know my criteria. $500, $25 price point, 153 on the review front. Okay. We had a price range 23, 26. So again, our price point, how many in the top 15 or over 50? Or excuse me, over $25. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna go number 2. Aluminum storage. Aluminum. What did I call this again? Sorry. Aluminum storage clipboard. Power keywords. We're going to add in our 4 criteria matches. Okay, so we said price. How many? There were 7. Price point. 7 price point matches. And we add an average price point of $25. We have the second thing is our demand. How many are over 300? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are over 300, but they're heavily over 300. Now, 6 are over 300, and we're going to go demand. And then how many are, how is our competition looking? How many under 50? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 under 50, 5 competition, and the average competition is 153, and the average demand is 586. Okay, and then the weight of the unit is, it's pretty heavy as well, 1.5 to 2 pounds. So we're going to say it's kind of heavy at, let's say, 1.75 lbs. Now here's where, so check if this is patented. Always want to check if your product that you are going to have made has a patent. You can't make things that other people own the patents on. Now here's the thing. This is what I noticed right away, and this will actually throw this listing in the garbage, because it's hard to compete with this particular scenario. The brand is Saunders, Office Mate, Steel Clips, Saunders, Vault, Saunders. Saunders is in control of this listing. The other problem is Amazon is in full control of this listing. Amazon. There's one FBA by Steel Clip. And Steel Clip looks, the product looks similar for most part. I mean, this shouldn't be an issue. You should be able to go in as a seller, a fulfillment seller, but why Amazon heavily handles these is an odd scenario. So there's a couple merchants that sell Saunders branding. Okay, this, you know, they're all the same, but I've never seen that much Amazon dominance on a listing. So I would make a note: Amazon dominated, brand dominant, Saunders. So that usually throws that listing in the garbage, but we'll run with it for a second. Okay, keep moving on. I'm gonna cut this video short here when I find my third one. And I said these are finger cots, powder finger cots. Powder finger cots. What is that? That's just a big bag of these things. A pack of 1,400. Well, what's the demand on these? $21 for 1,400 finger cots. Nope. Oh, instantly nope. Okay, moving on. Juniper expandable wooden hat mug coat office. Wood wall rack. Yeah. Wood wall expandable wood rack. There we go. And then all of a sudden it falls apart. There's a couple in there. Usually power keywords, you should be able to get, you know, minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to get at least 10 on a page. You know, this one has obviously 20 plus listings, so there's a few on there. There's at least 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So let's see how many of these, how they do. 300, 500, 297, and then all of a sudden it changes. So staggered, it's not strong enough. We'll skip that one. We'll skip that one. Okay, I said these might be patented. Somebody, if you know they're patented, leave a comment in the comment section below and tell us. Or we can always check Google patents on that protractor. But these are a 4-inch, 360-degree protractor set of 24. Set of 24 of them. 24 protractors in there. So, what's the deal on protractors? Protractor. Actually, we're going to go with 360-degree protractor. Cheap ones, cheap ones. Let's see if we put it in a 24 pack. Is there anything in here? Nope. Protractors, sales. No. Some cool protractors in here though. There's the one that we're looking at. Let's just take a peek at protractor sales. We're gonna go for higher price point ones, so this is the one here. 23. No, I don't have enough time to look at protractors, so we're gonna skip that. Very cool. A black light LED strip. A roll of that. Okay, there we go. Lots of that. Excellent. Okay, let's see if there's demand. Price point looks good already. There is demand. Lots and lots and lots of demand. So we got price points over $25. We got 1, 2, 3 over $25. The average price is $20. So we're gonna write it down. So we're gonna go black light LED strip. All right. We'll check our criteria again. So our price point was low, so we're down. Price point is only $20, so we don't get a check mark on that. We get an X. We want to now look at our demand. How many are over 300? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So our demand is good. Competition is high. Demand is good. What was our demand rating? 798, so approximately 800. Competition. Low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Demand was 7, and the price point was 1, 2, 3. It was really low, so 3, which is okay. We got 3 in a decent price point. 3 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10. And our competition, we said our competition was really low here. We had a whack like this minus this freaking one. It jacks everything up. Like if I take him out of the mix, let's just take him out of the mix for a second. Now all of a sudden our reviews are at 80. That's amazing. And then how heavy is this thing? This thing is half a pound. Half a pound weight. So to ship these is going to be, you know, again, rule of thumb is weight. So our first listing was £1.25. Our second listing was almost 2 pounds at £1.75, and this one is half a pound. I mean, less than half a pound in some occasions here, but we'll say half a pound, 0.5. So half the weight means half the cost shipping your product to the United States. Okay, so that is a thumbs up on that one. The competition was too high on this one. And this was heavy. Price point was good on this one. Demand was good. The competition was good. The weight was, they said this was a little high. I don't like things over a pound personally, so anything over a pound for me I consider too high. So now that we have 3 listings, I'll just let my new camera zoom in on that. Okay, those are our 3 listings here. Here's how I go and make, you know, an educated decision. Okay, out of 10, you know, we have, I wrote little numbers in here, and I'll take a picture and I'll screen snap that and I'll put it in on the end of this video. For our portable karaoke mics, we gave it a check mark for price point, a 9 out of 10. We gave it an 8 out of 10 for demand. Our competition was a 7 out of 10. The weight was too high, so an X on that, and we got to check if it's patented. Our aluminum storage clipboards, we gave it a 7 out of 10, so it was $25, it was good. The demand, we gave it a 6 out of 10, so it actually got an X. It did not actually meet our demand criteria, failed by 1.5. In our competition, we got a 5, and it got an X, and it's fairly heavy, so only one check mark on that one. And then the black light at the end, the demand was there. The price point was low. It was $20 for the most part. There were only 3 listings above $25. So we got an X there. The demand was there, big time. The competition was perfect. It was really low, and the weight was perfect. It was only half a pound. So our winner tonight is the black light LED strips in the music department. So that's how I highlight it. As you can see, it's highlighted. The one at the very bottom has 3 highlights, and out of 10, again, it's ratings. We got 7 out of 10 for demand, 10 out of 10 for competition, and it's perfect for weight. Okay, and it only failed at the price point, so you know, we need to make sure that we have good margins when we're shopping on this one, because we're going to probably be selling it for roughly $16 to start, say $15.99, working our way up to a $19.99 price point, and then if you get really good, you probably can get to $22 price point. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in to 15-Minute Income. I'm Coach Chrispect. If you like everything that you listened to today, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out some cool videos. Actually, they're this way. And yeah, definitely leave some comments in the comment section below. And if you guys need a Logitech camera, this one, tell me how you like the quality of the video in comparison with the other videos I made. And if they're good quality, then definitely hit the link below, because you'll save 50%. And if you need a microphone as well, it's 50% cheaper than buying it in the store. Alright guys, appreciate it, you tuning in, and everybody have a good night.